Hello and welcome to day 237, and as you can see, this day was a mess. I went into the rabbit hole of brush settings and looked a little bit more into colors. Oh god, I'm not sure if I can even say everything that I was doing because I was just in the flow. But let's try to get some things done. So firstly, things is, you see those little not very gradual gaps between the colors? Well, that if in case you wonder what this setting is, well, this is about the brush density and adjust brush density brush density by gap. It creates those weird settings. I'm not sure if this is my computer. I don't sure if this is supposed to be, but I did spend a lot of time figuring out what causes this. But most important thing that I want to point out is this color stretch brush. This is basically you go into the brush settings here. It is literally you turn off the amount of pain, then density of pain, and have maybe a little bit color stretch, but I ended up having no non-color stretch. But you get then something around like this, where it's kind of, I think, better as a blue tool, if you ask me. I kind of don't understand the blue tool that much. It does the same thing, but creates too much whites. It doesn't feel like it's stretching the color, even the settings are similar. And also you can divide it between blend and running colors. Running colors is much shorter, blend is a bit longer. And the color stretch will create less whites. So that's definitely anything. I will go with the... Then experiment a lot with amount of pain and brush density mixing. I still don't quite get this round. What this is supposed to do with opaque color brushes. Then variations between the opacity and brush density. I already had this topic before, and now I am returning it. And I see here the pencil brush. They also start at 80 value and go towards 90. So in my mind, it was already this as planned that you don't want to have if you want to have opacity setting or brush density setting, you don't want to have the full scope. You go like 10 steps, like 10% steps. And I think that's pretty much it what they also here trying, actually doing. Yeah, brush density is also between 50 and 85%. My pen has a tilt option, but it's kind of don't work for some reason sometimes. Maybe it's because of the tilt curvature. I'm not sure about this tilt option. And to the second part, which I was doing, is more color study and actually a little bit of a shape study here. In particular, I was bothered by the hand. It's not like just one straight pipe, but you know, like this muscle group, whatever it is. I noticed this exists there, but my sketches always look like a straight line, and I did try to have something here, but I guess it's signatures that my... first, of course, my stabilization was a little bit too high for that, but it also works without stabilization, but I need to make some sudden changes and without always having one line and just one movement. Also, I did try to express the volume, plus, okay, of course, positioning and proportions, but also if I know roughly the volume of the circular objects, right? It's basically everything that is round, circular is, then I can also shade it probably. So that will go toward the illustration process too. Also the composition itself, interesting to notice. And RGB values. Well, I think I did figure out everything that I want to know about the RGB values. There's a lot to cover. I will not go through it right now, but I was testing a lot, and also multiplayer and screen mode was testing a lot self because they do work very well with RGB values if you just look at those. So I'm much more wiser there and have little doubts, and the color picking game, the color guessing game actually, is much more funner with this RGB value challenge, I will say. I guess that will be it for this excursus for today. I don't know what happened, I just got stuck into this settings and curiosity, and tomorrow we will be doing actual art. I will be thank you for watching and listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in day 238. Take care.